Governors overreach in Tamil Nadu and Kerala. We're asking this question, although the news says something else, but we at the South Indian always try to probe it from the prism of legalese, from the prism of constitution as it were. Ravi, Arlekar, Stalin and Pinarayi Vijayan, another round of government clashes unfolded in the poll-bound states of both Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Governors are back at it again, skipping speeches, walking out and challenging government protocol as it were. In Kerala, the assembly witnessed an unusual scene on Tuesday, that is today, which is 20th of January, after Governor Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar delivered his policy address. Chief Minister of the state, Pinarayi Vijayan, returned to the House to point out that the governor had altered parts of the speech. Vijayan said paragraphs 12, 15 and 16 had been changed. Some sections were omitted and others were added. Paragraph 12, critical of union government actions, was softened to curtailment of advances. Paragraph 15, ladies and gentlemen, referencing bills pending in the Supreme Court, was omitted entirely. Paragraph 16, on tax devolution, it was prefaced with "My government feels." The Chief Minister stressed that cabinet-approved text must prevail and the copies distributed to MLAs and the press remain like the original version it was. Now, relations between the CPIM-led government in Kerala and the governor has been tense, and actually it predates even Arlekar. In recent years, of course, with Arlekar, but even earlier with Arif Muhammad Khan. Now, Speaker A.N. Shamsir noted that 14 bills passed by the Assembly are still awaiting assent. Kerala LOP V.D. Sadizan also reacted to the incident. The governor has no right, he said, to amend the speech recommended by the cabinet. Listen in.
According to the provisions of Constitution, Article 175 and 176, Governor has to address the House. That speech should be prepared by the Cabinet. Governor doesn't have any right to amend the speech recommended by the Cabinet, or he cannot add any personal views. So that is unconstitutional. That I agree with the Chief Minister.
Meanwhile, in Tamil Nadu, it is of course a repeat. This is the fourth time. The Assembly session started with a lot of turbulence. Governor Ravi walked out of the House on the first day of the 2026 session, skipping his customary New Year address after his request to play the National Anthem at the start of the proceeding was not accepted. Chief Minister Stalin called it an insult to the Assembly, saying the governor refused the government-provided speech and tried to alter it. Now, Lok Bhavan alleged the governor's microphone was repeatedly switched off. The governor objected that the speech contained unsubstantiated claims and ignored key issues, including atrocities against Dalits and rising sexual violence against women. After the walkout, the Assembly passed a unanimous resolution recording only the government-provided speech in the official minutes. Stalin added that the DMK will push for a constitutional amendment to remove the mandatory governor's address at the start of each session. Listen in.
ஆளுநர் உரையை பேரவையில் படிக்காமல் மாண்புமிகு ஆளுநர் அவர்கள் சென்று வருவதை இப்பேரவை ஏற்கவில்லை. மாண்புமிகு ஆளுநர் அவர்களுக்கு அனுப்பி வைக்கப்பட்ட சட்டமன்ற உறுப்பினர்கள் மேசையில் உள்ள கணினியில் பதிவேற்றம் செய்யப்பட்ட ஆளுநர் உரையின் ஆங்கில மொழியாக்கம் இங்கே மாண்புமிகு ஆளுநர் அவர்களால் படிக்கப்பட்டதாக இப்பேரவை கருதுகிறது.
மாண்புமிகு முதலமைச்சர் அவர்களின் தீர்மானம் பேரவையின் முடிவுக்கு விடப்படுகிறது. ஏற்போர் ஆமென்க.
Tamil Nadu Chief of Congress Party Selva Perundagai also reacted to the incident. Listen to what he said.
Honorable Governor, Excellency Governor, today said 13 points. First, I ask Excellency Governor R.N. Ravi, compared to his own state Bihar and Tamil Nadu, how is the law and order situation Bihar? How is the law and order situation Tamil Nadu? How is the strike rate of the education Bihar and Tamil Nadu? Compare, then you will tell the truth.
This marks Governor Ravi's third consecutive year skipping the address and fourth consecutive walkout from the Tamil Nadu Assembly. It is important, of course, to note that Article 175 lets the governor address the House and send messages, while Article 176 mandates a special address at the first session of the year and post-elections. The Calcutta High Court, 1966, ruled the governor cannot decline the address, although portions unrelated to government policy may be omitted. Walking out or partial delivery is an irregularity, not illegality. The question remains, ladies and gentlemen, overreach or constitutional right? Let's deep dive into this debate. Satish Kumar, who's an advocate with the Madras High Court, has joined us. P.R. Shivashankar, spokesperson for the BJP in Kerala, is also with us. C. Rajasekaran, political analyst and president of Voice of Tamil Nadu. Raju P. Nair, spokesperson of the Kerala Congress. Thank you very much. Namaskaram. Vanakkam to all of you for having made the time. Let's first look at it from the legal prism, as it were. And I think I will go to two lawyers who are with me. One is Satish and the other is C. Rajasekaran. Satish, over to you, because what you had told us even earlier, and even what I had read, it says that in the Abdul Ghafoor Habibullah case, which is 1966, the Calcutta High Court held that the governor cannot decline to deliver his address. But then what is important is also the Honorable Court held that when the governor fails to deliver his address under Article 176 and walks out, it is just an irregularity, it's not an illegality. Satish, what is this brouhaha? Obviously, this is very political, but like I said, let's first look at it from the book that we all believe in, and that being the Samvidhan of this country.
First of all, Sudha, we cannot say anything against a governor as illegal. We can say to some extent is, as you said, irregular, or maybe to some extent we can say, you can comment as it's unlawful. But using the word, I feel illegal, cannot be combined with the governor's actions. That's what I personally feel. I'm leaving it to the other legal experts in this matter. But especially in this matter, you cannot quote Calcutta High Court's judgment in this matter, because governor has not declined his session speech, because he has gone there, he has taken the due respect from the police authorities, he entered, and after the national anthem was not given due respect, he walked out of the assembly. So that means whatever the respect is supposed to be given to the constitution was not given. Because of that, he walked out of the assembly, and the governor has got his own rights.
Wait. You are a legal, you can argue with me. But as I see, when he walks out, he declines. And this is what he says, when he declines, that's what the rule says, that although it is mandatory on him to deliver, but then if he walks out, it is irregularity. It's not something which is illegal.
Sudha, once again, I emphasize on Article 175 and Article 176. Article 175 says very clearly it is a right of the governor. Right? The governor's address, he is empowered. When you say it is a right of the governor, that means he has got absolute authority.
So you are saying he's right. He's right in what he did for the fourth time. And
it is unconstitutional. You cannot expect the governor to do unconstitutionally what has happened in Article 200 discussions. Please remember, the same thing is happening here. When Article 200, when he did for the bills, now, then the Supreme Court now has clarified the governor is a constitutional executive, he is an authority. He cannot, the assembly cannot ask him to be as a postman.
But he cannot, what I also remember is that he cannot sit on it for...
you cannot expect him to be a rubber stamp.
No, he cannot sit on it, forever. See, Rajasekaran, please come in here. Mr. Rajasekaran, do you think it is improper, both on the part of Mr. Ravi and also Mr. Arlekar, for having omitted certain things and also walking out in the former's case, and this is the fourth time, it is all political. But because you're a lawyer first, I'm asking you, is this improper, or is it something which is well within his purview to act in the fashion that he deemed fit, Mr. Rajasekaran?
Sudha, good evening.
Hi.
To be very honest and straight, I would like to quote, unquote, the great leader, former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Annadurai, C.N. Annadurai, by saying, Aattukku Dadiyum, Naattukku Governorum, Edarku. That means, beard for the goat and a governor for the state. is unwarranted and it's not at all required. So here, the behavior of the governor of both states, Kerala and Tamil Nadu, is going beyond limits, and they have crossed the Lakshman Rekha of the constitution. They neither follow the Indian constitution nor follow the procedure and tradition of
No, in
the
this case,
state
okay.
assembly.
No, wait a minute.
No, no.
Rajasekharan, no, you have to listen to me, Rajasekharan. You've said this and beautifully in the beginning. In this case of walking out, altering certain paragraphs, did they act unconstitutionally, is my question to you. That's what people are interested in knowing.
I'll tell you, it is unconstitutional, unethical, unbecoming behavior of the governor, behaving like a politician, using and misusing the office of the governor for their cheap political gains. I strongly reiterate, for benefiting a particular political party, the governors are behaving like this in opposition ruled states with an agenda.
All right.
I strongly go on record. So these governors are meant to be above any kind of affiliation towards any political party. Neither they should show their affinity towards any ruling party or the opposition party.
Right.
In this case,
but
openly the governors are behaving like agents to the union
true,
government.
but we have
That's
seen
what I
this for a
understand.
couple of years, whether it was with Arif Mohammed Khan, the former governor of Kerala, R.N. Ravi, it's now become legendary. Of course, we also had Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan having several run-ins with the Telangana government at the time, which was, you know, of course, KCR used to be the chief minister. Raju P. Nair, sir, let me bring you in here. Raju P. Nair, let me, in the context of Kerala, sir, where things were altered, like Pinarayi said, you know, look at the carefully constructed words of it. Now, if you look at it, paragraph 12 began, despite the social and institutional achievements, Kerala continues to face severe fiscal stress arising from a series of adverse union government actions. Now, the thing is, it has been altered to, ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention. Despite these social and institutional achievements, Kerala continues to face severe fiscal stress arising from curtailment of advances. It changes the meaning. Although legalese, and I was reading this, that, you know, a governor can alter a speech. But now, what is the Pinarayi has said? Staying true to the spirit of the Indian Constitution and the precedents of the Kerala Assembly, the speech as approved by the state cabinet would prevail. Obviously, Mr. Raju P. Nair, this is completely political, and this kind of a messaging which goes across this slugfest is ugly, to say the least.
Definitely, Sudhaji, I will agree to what you have said. So even though I don't agree with the content of the speech, once the Council of Ministers approves the speech, it's the duty of the government to read it. That is what Article 176 says. But unfortunately, what happened is, post 2014, this governors are trying to manipulate the people's government, you know, people's opinion through a government. They are trying to manipulate it and push a political agenda, which is not good. Before 2014, we have not heard much. You know, there were one or two exemptions, it may be. But after 2014, this is what has happened, that the government, the central government, is trying to manipulate people's verdict through the governors. So whatever be the difference of opinion he has in the content of the speech, he is supposed to read that speech. Or you know, instead of that, why do you want to change a speech approved by the Council of Ministers? I have very
but you are right, because you're seeing it from the political prism, sir, Raju sir. But apparently he has the right to alter it. I mean, he is not a parrot after all. I mean, he's not going to repeat what is written there, right?
No, he does not have the right to alter it, because he is supposed to work as per the advice of the Council of Ministers.
Let me read it out, sir. If it observed, the Calcutta High Court, again, I mean, Satish can later talk to me, that the governor can exercise his discretion in leaving out his address and, you know, also irrelevant matter. Now, maybe you're right, but here I'm seeing that, Mr. Nair, you seem to be coming out in support of Pinarayi Vijayan. You're criticizing.
No, I'm definitely not coming in support of Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan, and that is why I told you I have very strong you know, reservations of the content of the speech. But the problem is the government is governors. You know, he is the head of the government. And there should not be unnecessary conflict between the
I
government.
don't
and
think he's head of the government, sir. He's just a constitutional post, as it were. Let me come back to you. PR
No,
Shivashankar.
it is addressed as his government. It is addressed as governor's government.
Right. Let me also.
That is the spirit of the law.
Okay,
that he
Rajuji.
has to accept.
Maybe the legals can correct me.
Because he's a constitutional head, and it is not his personal or political vision that should be pushed to the.
No, but it's such an irony, no? It's become completely political. I mean, today, Selva Perundagai also I don't agree with. He says, go and see what is happening in Bihar. He is not the governor of Bihar. I mean, it's irrelevant. PR Shivashankarji, thank you so much for your patience that you waited. You know, I want to know why is it? It's not the first time that the governor is, you know, I will not say it, but, you know, during the central dispensation, since the time, you know, the Modi's government has taken over, done phenomenal work everywhere. But the slugfest continues, sir. And the governor's post there is to see to it that certain things, for instance, you know, the university vice chancellors, the bills which have to be passed in the welfare of the people. And now the latest, Mr. Shivashankar, everything seems to have been completely stopped because there are only political agendas in this. Mr. PR Shivashankar, sir.
No, let me start with this. This has not happened as per my friend Raju says from 2014 onwards. No, this has happened much before that. Maybe he is aware about that Jyoti Venkatachalam and another governor have been Ram Dulari Sinha. Their period. There are several issues has been happened in between these governors and the state ministry and the cabinet ministers and the chief minister that everyone knows. That time it was not the Modi government or any other issues was there. That was not there in the Congress period and some other government was there. So the issue between the governor has been happened in Kerala at least. I don't know other history about the other state, but I can very clearly mention that the issue between the governor and the cabinet has been happened much before 2014. That for first information. Secondly, there are two issues here. First thing, what you are explaining that there is some financial issues with the government which has been happened only because of the central government that mentioned, and the governor wanted to replace some words and alterate some sentences like that. That it's only the governor has been requested to the cabinet secretary. In fact, the cabinet secretary is not here. He is gone to an international tour, a pre-retirement tour, and it is not. Is it fair that when the assembly has been going on, the cabinet secretary can travel internationally for a tour? And that's the second question. But this happened when the governor asked for some correction or a replacement of two words. The government replied on the late night on 12 a.m. In the morning today has been replied, and the same speech has been written. That's what I got from the governor's idea. I mean, from the press. Secondly, what exactly happened is that that's a factual mistake which has been mentioned in the governor's speech. In fact, there have been bill has been pending in the Rajya Sabha, I mean governor's office or in Raj Bhavan. You see, it is not happened that, and in the political speech, in that speech, it's particularly mentioned that the constitutional bench of a apex body, court, has been mentioned. It was factually mistake. The apex body.
Mr. Shivashankar. I mean, I'm sorry, but you know, you let me also bring to your notice paragraph 15, which was omitted. This is what Arlekar ji omitted.
I'll come to that.
No, you can't. I mean, you have to allow me. No, it's not a monologue, sir. I have to go to different people also. Please listen to me. Bills passed by state legislatures have remained pending for prolonged periods. My government has approached the Supreme Court on these issues, which have been referred to a constitutional bench. That was completely omitted. Why? I can ask you.
That's what I am saying. That is a factual mistake. The constitutional bench, the government is not going to the constitutional bench. You can clearly read the president's letter. It is not available in the press, but the president has been sent a letter to the CJI, and the CJI sent a very clear message.
Are you saying that Mr. Arlekar is right? Are you saying Mr. Arlekar and Mr. Ravi, if you want to comment on your neighboring state of Tamil Nadu, are you saying both of them are absolutely correct and they are following protocol by resorting to what they are doing, and it's not political at all?
No, what I am saying is there is a factual mistake from the cabinet.
You're just taking one portion of it, sir. You are not answering my question, sir. You have to also
I am answering to that.
No, sir, but you can't take, you have to answer.
Ma'am, you just wanted an answer which
Yeah,
you created in your mind. That I cannot
in
able
my
to give.
mind, I'm reading out, sir. What is in
That
my
is
mind? In my
impossible.
mind, there is a song. Should I sing it for you? That's not fair. No, I'm conducting
That's what
a
you
show.
are doing. That's what you are
Not doing that.
In your
Satish,
mind, there is a song which you are singing and again, which you wanted to from my mouth.
I'll
the
sing
same
it for you.
That
I'll
is not
sing it
possible.
for you. Satish Kumar, I want.
No.
I want you to answer questions, sir, which is
No,
fine.
my
Satish,
answer, but if
sir?
you can
Sudha,
give me a
first of
minute,
all-
I will explain to you. There are some factual mistakes which the governor wanted to clear it,
Sir,
and
okay.
he just wanted to make it sure that
All
that
right.
particular sentences will not be there.
Fantastic.
That's what the governor
Thank you.
wants.
Okay, Satish Kumar, I want to come to you now.
Sudha,
Satish, please
Sudha, first
wait.
of all-
Satish, wait for my question, all of you. I'm like the speaker today. Imagine, it's a parliament. So, Satish, I want you to tell me something. What Rajasekaran said, it is completely, I'm only looking at it from the constitutional and the prism, and the legal prism. Rajasekaran said it is all political. He's very straight in what he's saying. Someone will say, oh, he supports. No, he's speaking like a lawyer. And this is what my question to you is also, and none of you. Is it okay, Satish, question number one. Is it okay? He walks out after the Tamil, the song is played. I'm not saying it in Tamil because this show is watched by everyone. The Tamil, the song which is... He walks out after that because he says an insult was done to the national anthem. I have no fight with that at all. None. I'm a Tamil first, right? But both should have been played. I'm an Indian and then a Tamil, unlike others who say I'm a Tamil first and an Indian. No, Indian first. But my question to you is, Satish, please listen to me, Satish.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
My question is, can he, wait a minute, wait your turn, sir. Can be certain portions be altered and omitted as was done by Mr. Arlekar in Kerala? And also this complete walkout and boycott, which is the speech is mandatory. You can alter it. But just to walk out, Satish, this is impropriety. Would you agree, Satish?
Sudha, first of all, please understand, Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu has given 13 reasons so far why he went out of the assembly. You are using the word walkout. Even I prefer not to use the word walkout because he left the assembly. That's what I would say. Because he has given 13 reasons for what he has left the assembly. Okay, you would have read that. I want you to put that, if it's possible, you can put that also. He has categorically mentioned all the reasons. And of that, the playing national anthem is a constitutional procedure. Please understand. It's a constitutional authority. When the constitutional procedure is not followed, he has got every right to say to the assembly that the constitutional procedure has to be adopted. So for giving due respect to the constitution, he left the assembly. That is one. And with respect to the Kerala, I want to say today, and my other friend, a panel friend also, he was stating about that. And the speech was made as my government. Please understand, my government, the word used is my government. When the word is my government is used, then whatever he feels as right only, he can express. When you are using the word my government and you are insisting upon him about the idea of the chief minister and the council of ministers, how do you expect the governor to read it? Otherwise, you change the speech as this government. You change the speech as this Kerala government.
Okay.
That's what it would have been correct.
Understood.
So when you are saying my government, then he has got every right. Then it is his government. When you are using the word his government, he has got absolute right to alter,
I understood you.
whatever he wants to read.
Thank you.
The similar law, come in here. The similar law applies.
Sir,
the similar law applies here.
Rajasekaran, come in here. Rajasekaran. Satish makes his point very strongly. Rajasekaran, I've read what the objections given by Ravi, sir. But the point is, most of them look to me, and I am nobody. I mean, all of you are very learned people. It all looks very political. The sexual assault against women has gone up. Crime has gone up. And, about education, about atrocities on the list, which is all correct maybe. I've done shows on it. But does it behave well? Is this the kind of speech that we want to listen? That he objects on this and walks out? I just don't understand, Rajasekaran.
Sudha, assuming that the statistics mentioned by the governor, assuming that partly correct. But what is the job of the governor? What is the work? See, the Honorable Supreme Court has categorically clarified the powers in the legislature, the Indian Supreme Court judgment, Tamil Nadu state versus Governor of Tamil Nadu. So they have already, there is a judgment in Article 200 and 201 of the Constitution, how the governor must behave and how the government has to reciprocate. So there is a settled law. Being the case, the governor has become, I as a citizen of Tamil Nadu, strongly opine that the governor is just the mouthpiece of TN BJP and he is behaving like a politician, which you shouldn't have done, assuming whatever he says to be partly correct. But that is not the job of the governor. Come on. It is
I also
unbecoming.
thanks Rajasekaran for kind of, you know, I will not say endorsing, but recognizing what I'm trying to say. There is a role. I mean, I have seen other governors also deliver speech. I mean, I've never seen picking up points. I mean, this is not the first time. Ravi has spoken about how it should not be called Tamil Nadu. He's spoken about how the investment that they get in is actually falsified and you know, it's much, much less. These are all, this is trying to show the government down. This is not any other issue. Let him speak about girl child, let him speak about education. But this is all very political. It sounds very political. Would you agree, Mr. Shivashankar?
See, partially I am agreeing that this particular, I just want to complete my first sentence that when there is some factual mistake has been written and printed to the governor, see, any governor cannot able, no, forget about the governor, any citizen cannot able to read it in the same way.
Okay.
So the governor has been taken the different stand. So governor wanted to correct it first. So that's what the first happened. Secondly, the governor have some right, which has been mentioned very clearly in the Article 2000 and several times the Supreme Court also cleared. And here the governor has been sent some file to the president. So for the president, whether he can keep the particular file for a year or something like that, the Supreme Court has been very clearly mentioned that we cannot give a time frame or a restriction to the president, which we clearly mentioned. So that is what the governor mentioned in the letter and which he has been sent back to the government. This is what's happened in Kerala side. So what your question is, whether the governor can be explained some issues in front of the assembly. That's what second issue. I believe the governor have all the rights to explain as a citizen, as a head of the government. He have all the right to explain everything in front of the cabinet, and some word or a particular sentence he can really explain to the government. That is what the constitution gives some freedom to everyone.
Yeah,
so the particular issue, the freedom cannot be given to the a single
all right,
person.
I get your point, sir. But you know, Raju P. Nair, I want to come to you. Raju P. Nair, you know, the thing is that you see this slugfest which has been going on and on and on and on. But isn't it true what Mr. Shivashankar just now said? But on the other hand, the governor cannot sit, you know, till the cows come home on a bill. It can be sent. There are some rules and regulations, and these bills are meant for the welfare of the people. You want to do politics. First of all, the governor was never such a, it's become endemic now. Don't you think the people suffer, Mr. Raju P. Nair, because of this constant slugfest? Kerala, you've seen it. You've seen it in Tamil Nadu. It was there in Telangana. It is there in West Bengal, Ananda Bose and Mamata Banerjee. What happens is that the people, you know, face a big problem. Is this the time to do political slugfest is my question. Raju P. Nair.
Sudhaji, this conflict between the government and the governor is not at all good in Kerala. There are no vice chancellors in 12 universities, about 13, and almost 64 colleges does not have principal. That is the situation of the higher education in Kerala. Now, this point of this argument of the factual errors does not hold, because the policy does not end with a speech. This is a process. Now the governor has declared the president the policy in the assembly, and there will be debate on that. There will be motion of thank debate, and whatever factual errors are there, whatever arguments are there against the speech, that will be discussed in the assembly, and finally it will be voted. So that is a process. Why does the governor take that it is a statement, or it is not a press to give a statement? This is a constituent assembly, and in that assembly there he should read the policy of the government, and there is a discussion on that. It will be decided whether this policy is recognized by the assembly or not through a voting. So the problem here is these governors want to make some issues in every state wherever BJP is not in power. They want to create issues and hindrance for the government. I don't agree with the policy entirely presented by the state government. There are huge errors in that, and there are many fabricated truths.
Yeah.
So this will be discussed. That is the process of the governance.
So you are basically saying there is a process, there is a protocol, let's follow that instead of jumping the gun and doing...
Yeah, let that discussion be there in the assembly. Yeah. And finally, everything will be on record.
Yes, Satish Kumar, I want
to... It is the government's record, is the speaker's, the assembly's record.
Can I...
Take 30 seconds, Mr. Shivashankar, because I have to go to Satish ji.
Yeah, just only 1 second. If the government, the cabinet note having some factual mistake, you want Raju, you wanted the governor should read that mistake again, or he wanted to correct it. That's what my question. Whether some factual mistake, what the governor wanted to do.
The opposition the same mistake? Point out the factual errors and
that's what he done. That's what he done. He wanted to omit the line. He asked to replace the line. He wanted to replace the line with the government and the cabinet secretary.
He didn't say
the same speech.
He said
the
my
same
government.
Speech after
That is the
12:30 in the
policy.
morning. So he just wanted to the factual mistake has to be corrected. That's what he omitted.
See, he cannot omit it. He has to read it, and after that,
you wanted the mistakes to be read by the governor.
It is opposition's
go
job.
To other, I have to go to Tamil Nadu as well, please. Both of you, Mr. Nair and Shivashankar.
You were saying that he has
Satish
to
Kumar
read
on
the
the
same
screen.
mistake
Only
again.
Satish Kumar on the screen, please. Thank you very much.
Made the mistake.
Satish, I want to ask you.
Sudha, first of all, I want
Satish,
to give a clarification.
Satish,
I want to give a small clarification.
You don't even allow.
No. Regarding this issue, Kerala issue, we cannot discuss now because it's already discussed with the Supreme Court has given a clarification on President's note. So now that has been a settled law. So please let us not discuss about what to do on the bills. It's already a settled issue. Article 200 is clarified.
You are preempting
now let us
me.
discuss about.
No,
let
you are
us discuss about
preempting me.
174,
Satish Kumar, you are
176.
preempting me again and again. If you preempt me, we can't have a conversation. This is not a court of law.
Sorry.
Thank you. I want to ask you that when you look at Kerala, sir, you see the way it has been changed. You know, for instance, I write a paragraph, you change it. It seems like it is changed to the governor's convenience. It seems to me, I submit very humbly, that the change seems to be what suits him and his political ideology. How proper is that, Satish Kumar?
No, first of all, I differ from your viewpoint because you are saying according to his personal viewpoint, you are saying. No, it is not of his personal viewpoint. He is seeing from the view of the central government as he is a constitutional authority. Please personally, I want to once again emphasize, he is a constitutional authority. Whatever he amended or whatever he thought of amending it is only subject to the, not the central government. Please don't say it is central government. The government is a constitutional parliament and is a constitutional authority. And he is representing the President of India. So please understand that. So whatever the amendment he said, it is not his personal view or perception. It is not his. That is a view. That is a view of the parliament or maybe the president or the constitutional authorities.
All right.
Please
when there are constitutional authorities, rules and regulations in place, Rajasekharan, I have 1 minute left and I'm giving you the last word. Why is there a constant conflict then?
This is, they are arguing to their convenience. The governor uses the constitution wherever it supports and suits their whims and fancies. And the governor overrides the constitution wherever it doesn't suit them and their ideology and agenda. This is very open, especially in the opposition rule states. And the common man of the state, respective states are aware of all this. So this has to be highlighted and told to the people at large.
That's what I'm trying to do. And like I said, I'm not a legal luminary, but it looks, this is completely a waste of time of the assembly, the taxpayers' money. Where is my money? Why are you wasting the time? This constant fighting is a sheer waste of time and it's completely political. I salute the Constitution, but I think it's being today cocked a snook at the Constitution at the cost of what is called political agendas.